Hi there, I'm John of John's Carnivorous Plants. This is my indoor nursery, and today we're going to talk about how to know if your Sarracenia is dead after dormancy. Now, this is a question I recently got on one of my other videos, and I thought it was an awesome topic and had to bump it up to the top of the queue because for a new grower, it's kind of hard to gauge whether or not your plants survive dormancy, which is a rather nerve-wracking experience in its own right. And to really keep this one short, sweet, and to the point, you'll know your Sarracenia is not alive anymore if right about now we're heading end of April into May, at the time I'm recording this, your plant will not be actively growing. So you'll generally see either a flower or a new pitcher starting to form. It also depends about when you get your last frost for the year, because generally after that frost is whenever you'll see them really take off because there will be nothing else impeding their growth. But generally speaking, the signs that your Sarracenia is dead is the fact that they aren't growing here at the beginning of spring. Typically this time of year for a mature size Sarracenia, it's shooting up a flower. It's trying to get pollinated before it's starting to make all of its other traps. If it's not mature, it will start sending up its first flush of pitchers, basically trying to capitalize on all of the bugs that are starting to come out and get, repopulate themselves and whatnot. The most telling signs, so generally speaking, throughout the winter and like early fall, you'll start noticing some of the pitchers are starting to die off. But throughout the winter, down further down the pitcher, it still has color. If it's all of your pitchers have dried up, it's generally not a good sign. There should still be like a little bit of color, about an inch or so towards the base near the rhizome. And if that's not happening and they're all shriveling up and looking very nasty and toasted, and like the newest growth is looking toasted, and I mean toasted by it looks brown and has no color whatsoever, that's generally not a good sign. Now, some plants can, survive that. Given that some winters are harsher than others, some can, leave more damage on your plants. But in general, there'll still be a little bit of color left. If you're not seeing that, you might want to try and peel back a pitcher. If you do, you should see on the rhizome itself that there's still like a whitish coloration once you've peeled back one of the pitchers. If it is a pumpkin orange, your plant has rotted out over the winter. My suggestion is next winter, try to water them less. And there's other like fungicide products that you can use, like sulfur-based ones in particular, that you can help prevent these problems. However, it's not a cure-all. If the plant sustains significant damage to its tissue as a result of frost damage or freezing, because most of the Sarracenia typically don't see extremely hard freezes. And if they do see a hard freeze, it tends to be accompanied with snow, so it's much more insulated. Now, there's other signs in the fact that like you'll know that it's rotting, especially if you see the current growth point get abandoned. And there are some cases I've seen where the plant will regrow if there's enough tissue, but you need to remove the rotting tissue. Otherwise, it's going to fester and continue to go through the rest of the plant. So just to keep it short and simple, if you're not seeing it grow by the end of March, well, not end of March, end of April, and you notice that whenever you peel back one of the dead pitchers, because whenever you peel back a Sarracenia pitcher that's dead, it should just very easily detach, and you'll see a little bit of like what I'm talking about. A healthy rhizome is a nice whitish color to it versus the disgusting orange. Now, older hardened off tissue will be like an orangish brownish, but it's not the bright orange like a pumpkin like I'm pointing out. It's more of like a dark orange brown. So I hope this video helps you out in understanding if your Sarracenia is dead or not. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If you want to help support the channel, please go to the link below in the description, buy a plant from me. Or if you want to just talk plants, hop in the Discord and come say hi. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one.